The whole journey over last ever since we started Marico has moved from earlier we were just in edible oils, packed edible oils, and then we went into value-added hair oils,
Right.
and also hair oil blends as well as edible oil blends.
Right.
And then from there on we've gone into more of personal products in
Right.
hair care, skin care, as well as in foods. It is just not product formulation. Starting
Right.
from product formulation to packaging development to how you market the product, how you sell the product in the retail shelves,
Right.
what kind of competition you're facing in these value-added businesses are very, very different than the competition you faced in the so-called branded commodity sectors, where you were fighting with smaller players.
Right.
And you were fighting with more unorganized competition. And now you are in line with the biggest MNCs and the most respected FMCG players in India. So to some extent, the whole way of managing this transition to a more value-added requires a different approach, as I said earlier,
Right.
across the organization, and not just in the area of product development or packaging development. It cuts across the way you sell, to the way you market, the way you manufacture, the you
Right.
you do your quality assurance. So it's a big transformation for the organization, and that requires a different kind of talent. The talent to succeed in these value-added businesses would be better quality talent, because you're fighting complex categories where the consumer also has many more choices, and you are fighting a set of competitors who are far more capable. We are still in the transition, and the transition has started a few years back. It got accelerated because some of the acquisitions we made in India, the acquisitions of some brands which originally belonged to Paras,
Right.
came to us in the area of male grooming, which is mainly in hair gels, hair fall solutions, hair serums, and finally deos, through two brands which we acquired, mainly Set Wet and Live On.
Right.
So these have again pitted us against stronger competition,
Right.
which in a way is good. And I think the good news is that in all three the acquisitions which we made, as well as two big launches which we did in these businesses, both in terms of Saffola oats,
Right.
plain oats, and more importantly savory oats, which was our innovation
Right.
in this category, has shown us very good results.
Right.
And similarly, our entry into skin care through the Parachute brand,
Right.
Parachute body lotion, has shown us good results, and we are now here to stay in this category. We have depending on, as of today, we have I think we are number 2 in the market. Sometimes we are number 3, but between our position in terms of market share goes on shifting between number 2 and number 3, and the same thing is in the area of oats. So I think the initial first 1 or 2 years have been quite exciting for us, and we have shown that we can succeed in this category, and that has improved our overall confidence in entering these categories and going up the value chain. At one level, we are a focused company, so we believe that we should be focused on wellness and beauty.
Right.
And as long as it is within these broad domains, we will look at entry depending on what we call our right to win. Because you may have sectors within, say, wellness, or sectors within beauty where you may not have a right to win. So we will evaluate. There are many sectors, or there are many other niches which are open for us. There are many opportunities open for us in both beauty and wellness. And if we we will identify categories where we believe we have a right to win.
Mm-hmm.
When I say a right to win could be because we have a strong brand in that category which can be leveraged, or we have a new technology or some innovation we believe can actually play an important role. And we had an innovation on this in case of savory oats as well as in case of body lotion. So I think the key thing is, do you have a right to win in that category, and can you become a strong player, at least number 2 or number 3 in that category in the near future?